How can a wife change her husband? 1 Peter 3 gives a specific strategy for a specific kind of situation with a specific goal in mind. This strategy is tailored according to how men are designed and motivated. The first two verses state, "In the same way, you wives, be submissive to your own husbands, so that even if any of them are disobedient to the word, they may be won without a word by the behavior of their wives, as they observe your chaste and respectful behavior." The situation is a husband's being disobedient to God. The strategy is a wife's chaste, respectful, submissive behavior toward her husband. The goal is the husband's repentance. Why is this strategy effective? Men tend to value respect, leadership, and hierarchy. When a man is treated with unconditional respect by his wife, even when he doesn't deserve it, it can awaken something inside of him. It can remind him of his calling to be a noble, sacrificial leader. When men are made responsible for other men, they usually consider it a sacred charge. For example, if a man is a captain of a ship and the ship is sinking, he's the very last one to disembark. He makes sure everyone else gets to safety first because that is his duty. He doesn't even have to be a particularly moral man. He considers it an honor to be entrusted with a position of such authority, and he acts accordingly. Next, verses 3 through 6 state, "Let your adornment be the imperishable quality of a gentle and quiet spirit, which is precious in the sight of God. For in this way in former times the holy women also who hoped in God used to adorn themselves, being submissive to their own husbands, without being frightened by any fear." These verses discuss the battle between fear and faith that a wife is likely to experience while executing the strategy God gave in verses 1 through 2. There is incredible vulnerability in treating someone with undeserved respect who has a measure of authority over you. It's very easy to become fearful that nothing will ever change. A woman who chooses to employ this strategy for changing her husband really has nothing to hope in except God. She relinquishes all of her own tools and methods. The passage encourages a wife to adorn herself with a gentle and quiet spirit because at times she will be filled with loud, fearful thoughts. Therefore, the only way to persevere in this strategy is to somehow become quiet before the Lord so he can sustain her with his peace. By the way, the posture of having a gentle and quiet spirit is equally valid for men when battling against fear or anxiety. God's kingdom works oppositely to how the world and the flesh lead us. We humble ourselves to be exalted. We give to be entrusted with more. We serve to become leaders. We bless when we are cursed. And along these same lines, wives treat disobedient husbands with chastity, respect, and submission in order to change them. The world and the flesh tell wives to become forceful, fearful, controlling, or manipulative, but God tells a wife to respect her husband as the head of their marriage and pray that he feels the burden of leadership God has placed on his shoulders. God tells a wife to share her input with her husband honestly, gently, respectfully, and then pray for God to change his heart. If you'd like to learn more, you can check out my free book available at the link provided. Thanks for watching.